there is one thing that Donald Trump loves to force the adherents of his cult to do, and that is force them to prostrate themselves before him, to lay on the ground as a sign of respect and submission as they bend the knee, kiss the ring, lick the parts of Donald Trump that need licked, I guess. It's gross. And it is amusing as anything to watch these bold, mighty leaders of men like Tom Emmer proposes himself to be, the majority whip in the House, a high position of power and influence in the House of Representatives in the Republican Party. And in this clip that I'm getting ready to show you from this week on ABC with Jonathan Karl this weekend, just a few hours ago, it's Sunday today, he just humiliates himself. He does just that. He prostrates himself for Donald Trump's amusement, I guess. He's asked about a post that Donald Trump made just a year or so ago, October 24th, 2023, where Donald Trump said a bunch of negative things about Tom Emmer, calling him a rhino, Republican in name only, which really has come into favor for Republicans. This is a term I grew up with. My parents calling not loyal enough radicals rhinos. But he's asked by Jonathan Karl about this very post. And it is remarkable to watch Tom Emmer go through in real time. You watch his face try to navigate this question in a way that's not going to be forthrightly humiliating. And it's impossible. Watch this moment, and then let's talk about just how humiliating it must be to be a Republican under Donald Trump when he, whatever mood drives him to humiliate you. Watch this.
So let me ask you your relationship with Trump. I remember when Kevin McCarthy was ousted as Speaker, you were nominated to replace him. And Donald Trump, you probably remember this, but let me remind you just in case, posted on Truth Social, I have many wonderful friends wanting to be Speaker of the House and some truly great warriors. Rhino Tom Emmer, who I do not know well, is not one of them. He is totally out of touch with the Republican voters. Now, to be fair, that was more than a year ago. I assume you've gotten to know Trump a little bit better.
The president and I are on very good terms. The president has been wonderful to me, been wonderful to my wife, has done everything that he could to campaign in Minnesota. He's been amazing. And yeah, we're going to do some good work together, but it's Donald J. Trump's agenda. My job is to make sure that we execute.
And what are those interactions like?
He's a very blunt and honest human being.
All right. Well, we look forward to seeing, we hope to have you come back soon when we have more time. Congressman Tom Emmer, the Majority Whip, thank you very much for being with us this morning.
He campaigned in Minnesota because he needed to win the election, dipshit. What is this compulsion in the cult to never back away? No matter how much abuse they face, no matter how much derision that's foisted upon them, they continue the worshipful attitude, the lapdog nature, lapping at the boots like a beaten dog. These leaders like Tom Emmer. Donald Trump says, Rhino, Republican in name only. He's not a real Republican. He's fake. He shouldn't be a member of the party. Tom Emmer, who I don't know well. I don't even know this guy. He's not one of them. He's not one of the truly great warriors in the party, Donald Trump says. He is totally out of touch with Republican voters. To which he hems and he haws and he skips and he stutters and he stammers to try to come up with some kind of an answer. And then it's Donald Trump's agenda. Donald J. Trump's agenda. My job is to make sure that we execute that. Your job is to be a member of a co-equal branch of government, not a worshipful stooge, Tom Emmer. Your job is Majority Whip of the House of Representatives. And then, I love this the most, is, well, what are those interactions like now that when you race to Mar-a-Lago to be around him and he says he's a very blunt an honest human being. And then he stares with his goofy grin, awkward, vacant stare at Jonathan Karl. Interesting, though, that he says Donald Trump is a very blunt and honest man, admitting to the fact. He can't even say, well, Donald Trump's wrong about that. No, I'm not a rhino. I'm not, I am a truly great warrior. Donald Trump's wrong about that. Instead, he says, no, he's a blunt and honest man, admitting he's not a great warrior. He is a Republican in name only. He should not be a member of the Republican caucus. He's admitting to it, to his own denigration. He agrees with Donald Trump. Yeah, Donald Trump, the mighty cult leader, is absolutely right. I'm a worthless piece of shit. I shouldn't be in the party. I might as well just do away with myself right now. Who are these people that have zero self-worth, no dignity, no shame? There is not a low point low enough for Republicans. They just subject themselves to the humiliation of worshiping Donald Trump as he shits upon them from on high. Gross. If there was a Democrat leader out there who was acting like this, it would be a major problem that would be called out by myself and many others, but not in the Republican ecosphere of Republican shamelessness. Anyway, what do you think? I would love to know. You can call, leave me a voicemail, 714-576-4054. And of course, as always, you can email me. You can also, make sure you're subscribed to this channel. I am really close to 900,000 subscribers. The more people we have on the team, the more people here, the more people are able to communicate ideas to push back against the lies and the propaganda of the Republican Party. I would appreciate you subscribing, but you can also comment below, like this video, do all the things that YouTubers say are important to do, because ultimately, because of the algorithm, they are important. I would appreciate it very much. And if you want to help support this work, help produce these videos with me, click the join button below. For $2 a month, you could do just that. Become a channel member right here on YouTube. You can also go over to patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast and help support the work that way. Same deal, $2 a month. Help produce. I love and appreciate you very much. I'll see you next time. Follow me on social media. I am at Dollemore on Blue Sky primarily, but also others. And if you're there already, I'd love to see you at Dollemore. I'll see you next time. Be genuine. Don't prostrate yourself before Donald Trump. Be genuine and take care of one another.